This man publicly pulled open his girlfriend's clothes, asking her to seduce the fat guy over there, all because he didn't want to pay for lift tickets. The fat guy was the ski resort's ticket checker, and if they could convince him, they could get in for free. Faced with such a shameless request, the girl actually agreed. She approached the ticket checker, claiming she and two friends had come skiing but lost their wallets, asking if he could help them out. The ticket checker, fantasizing about his encounter with three beautiful women, immediately agreed. But when he saw the girl return with two men instead, he was completely stunned. The trio quickly hopped on the chairlift and escaped, mocking the ticket checker the entire way. Even more shamelessly, they returned that evening. This time, the ticket checker tried to stop them, saying the resort was about to close. But the man threatened to report him for letting them in earlier that day if he didn't let them pass. The ticket checker was speechless and had no choice but to let them through again. The three boarded the chairlift, unaware this would be the most regrettable decision of their lives. Soon after, a coworker came to relieve the ticket checker, who mentioned there were still 3 people up on the mountain. "Just wait for them to come down and you can close up," he said. The replacement waited briefly, and when he saw 3 people skiing down, he assumed the mountain was empty. He shut off the power and left. Meanwhile, the trio's chairlift suddenly stopped. They were suspended in midair. At first, they thought it was just a malfunction that would be fixed quickly. But then the lights along the lift line began going out one by one, and they were swallowed by darkness. Finally realizing something was seriously wrong, the girl remembered it was Sunday. This ski resort only operated on weekends. If they'd been forgotten, they'd be stuck up there for 5 whole days. She immediately broke down, screaming for help, but only the bitter wind answered them. Making matters worse, a blizzard hit. The 3 huddled together for warmth but still shivered uncontrollably. Suddenly, a beam of light appeared behind them. It was a snow groomer coming up for inspection. They called out desperately for rescue, but the howling blizzard drowned out their voices. The operator never imagined anyone could be stranded on the chairlift. Just then, headquarters issued a blizzard warning, ordering the driver to evacuate immediately. Seeing the groomer leaving, the 3 frantically threw down their goggles, helmets, and snowboards, but still couldn't catch the attention of the backing vehicle. As the snow groomer disappeared into the distance, despair filled their faces. Fortunately, after several hours, the blizzard finally stopped. The man noticed frostbite beginning to appear on his girlfriend's face. It would soon turn to gangrene. He couldn't wait any longer and decided to jump down to find rescue. Looking down at the ground far below, he glanced back at his girlfriend one more time, took a deep breath, and jumped. The height instantly broke both his legs. He finally understood. The snow wasn't nearly thick enough to provide adequate cushioning. He shouted up to his friend Jack, telling him to abandon any thoughts of jumping and think of another way. Jack looked up at the chairlift cable overhead. Maybe he could climb along it to reach the support tower, then climb down. Without delay, he began climbing upward. But as he climbed, Jack suddenly witnessed something horrifying and quickly retreated back to the chairlift. The man below immediately covered his eyes. It was over. Wolves had arrived. The 3 were instantly filled with despair. Suddenly, the man shouted for his girlfriend to close her eyes. Due to copyright restrictions, this movie can only take you so far.